Welcome back to Script and Scribble. In today's video, we're going to talk about one of the most crucial steps in your web development journey: setting up your development environment. Before you start writing code, it's important to have the right tools at hand. These tools will help you create, test, and manage your web projects efficiently. Throughout this video, I'll walk you through some of the most popular tools used by developers around the world, from code editors that make writing code a breeze, to browsers that help you see how your website looks in action, and even version control tools to help you track and manage changes to your code. By the end of this video, you'll have your own development environment set up and ready for building websites. So, whether you're just starting out or looking to optimize your setup, this guide will cover everything you need to get started in web development. Let's jump right into it. Let's start with code editors, one of the most essential tools for any web developer. Code editors are where you'll write and edit your code. They provide useful features like syntax highlighting, auto-completion, and debugging tools to make coding smoother. There are several great code editors available, and you might want to try a few to see which one suits your workflow best. The most popular options include Visual Studio Code, VS Code, Sublime Text, and Atom. Visual Studio Code, or VS Code, is by far the most widely used code editor today, especially for web development. It's lightweight, powerful, and supports a huge range of extensions to customize your workflow. Sublime Text is known for its speed, while Atom, developed by GitHub, is another solid choice for developers who enjoy open-source tools. But for this series, we'll focus on setting up VS Code. Next, let's walk through setting up Visual Studio Code. First, you'll need to download and install it from the official website. Once installed, you can start customizing it to fit your needs. VS Code comes with built-in Git integration, debugging tools, and it's incredibly easy to extend its functionality through extensions. One of the reasons developers love VS Code is the ability to add extensions that streamline their work. For example, installing Prettier helps keep your code neat and consistent, while Live Server allows you to view your web pages live as you make changes. Next, let's talk about browsers. You're going to be testing your websites in a browser, and choosing the right one for development is important. While you might use multiple browsers for testing, most developers prefer Google Chrome for its developer-friendly tools. It offers an extensive set of dev tools that make it easy to inspect elements, debug JavaScript, and track performance. Chrome's dev tools are incredibly powerful. They allow you to inspect and edit HTML and CSS, view console messages for JavaScript errors, and monitor network activity to see how your website performs. If you're working on front-end code, you'll be using these tools a lot. Other browsers like Mozilla Firefox and Microsoft Edge also offer developer tools, but Chrome remains the go-to for most developers. Now, let's move on to one of the most important tools for managing your code: version control. Version control systems like Git allow you to track changes to your code, collaborate with others, and revert to earlier versions if something breaks. The most popular platform for hosting and managing Git repositories is GitHub. Here's how version control works. Let's say you're working on a website and make several changes to your code. Git allows you to track every single change you make by creating something called a commit. If you accidentally break your code, Git allows you to easily roll back to an earlier version. GitHub is where you'll store your code in the cloud, collaborate with others, and manage your projects. Let's walk through setting up a GitHub account, creating a new repository, and pushing your code to GitHub. Finally, let's touch on a few additional tools that can enhance your development experience. Tools like Node.js allow you to run JavaScript outside the browser, which is essential for backend development. Other useful tools include Terminal for managing files and running commands, and Figma for creating website designs and mockups. While these aren't required for basic web development, having knowledge of tools like Node.js and Figma can take your projects to the next level, especially as you start building more advanced websites. Now that you've got your development environment set up, you're ready to start coding. In the next video, we'll be diving into HTML, the backbone of the web. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. If you have any questions about the tools we covered today, leave a comment below. I'll see you in the next video.